Hey friends, happy Tuesday evening. It is Melissa with Junk and Craft Treasures on the Junk and Craft Treasures page and the Decoupage Central page. So if you are watching right now, you're most likely on the replay. So hashtag replay and let us know that you're here tonight and let us know what you think of tonight's project, guys. As always, I am excited to be with y'all on Tuesday evenings. We're going to do a decoupage project tonight. So come on in, say hello, and let us know how your week is going so far. I am going to scoot the camera back here just a little bit, guys. I'm going to get my computer up like I always do on Tuesday nights, and we will get started. We're going to work with this really pretty rice paper tonight from Decoupage Central, a really cool winter background, and then we've also got a cool surface for it too that Terry designed. So I'll show you that here in just a second. And let me get switched over. So if you're popping on, guys, please say hello. So I can see, y'all know I love to interact with y'all, and that's one of the reasons I do the lives, is so I can see you guys. Hey Marcy, hello Pam, good to see y'all tonight. All right guys, let me get switched over and get over here real quick. Hey Tracy and Tiggy, how are y'all? Let's see here. Almost there. All right, guys. You know what? I do not see myself on the Decoupage Central page. It did not cross post. So let me get shared over there real quick, guys. I don't know why it didn't cross post over there, but let me get it shared and we will get started. See, that's why I always check when I do these. Hey, Margio. Hey, Deb. Hello, Kimberly. Didn't cross post tonight. You know, sometimes things happen. So let's just get this over here. All right, and we'll get that on there. Get it shared. Hey Heidi, hello Brenda and Kay. Y'all, sorry about that little glitch, but you know what? It's technology, it happens. We can't sweat the small stuff. We just gotta get everywhere we need to be tonight. So let me make sure that we're over here in case anybody pops in and says hello. Hey Jeannie, hello Sue. See, I get to say hi to everybody while I'm doing this too. Let's see, one more step and I should be good. Yay, we are everywhere we need to be now, guys. All right, hey Joyce Ann, hello Deborah. Sorry about that, there was a technology glitch and for some reason I did not get cross-posted to both pages. So I have shared it over to the Decoupage Central page, so hopefully we will be good to go there, guys. Hey Marilyn. All right, so like I said earlier, we are going to be using this beautiful rice paper right here. It is one of the larger ones. It is an 11 by 6 by 16 inches. Hey, Susie. And y'all, we have this super cool surface that Terry decided when he saw the globes, he was like, we need to have a cool globe wood surface. So we've got this globe, and then we've got some trimming pieces of wood that are gonna go down here. And we are gonna make us a cute wooden snow globe tonight, y'all. Who is excited for this? I am super excited about this. So, and if you're on the Decoupage Central page, guys, go ahead and comment over there too, because I do have it pulled up. So, isn't that cool, y'all? I think it's pretty cool. So let's get started. Who is ready? Hey, honey, I love you. Yes, we are going to do a decoupage project tonight, guys, and for some reason it didn't cross post. So I don't know what that reason is, but we've got it shared over there. Oh, I know, the paper is gorgeous, guys. And as always, if you're interested in any of the paper from Decoupage Central, just do an exclamation DC, and it will take you over to Decoupage Central page. And guys, who has signed up for the ornament exchange? Has anybody on this live signed up for the ornament exchange? Does anybody not know what I'm talking about? If you don't know what I'm talking about, Jonelle with Decoupage Central has decided to do a first annual ornament exchange. And so she's got a place on the page that you can go to and sign up, and it will match you with someone for an ornament. And you'll have, I think you have until the 21st to sign up, 21st or 22nd, and then it'll match you, and then you can mail an ornament to someone, whoever is on your list. So if you're interested in that, guys, and you haven't signed up and want to read up on it a little bit more, which I just think it's fantastic. We all love to create and do the things this time of year, and to send to another creator and crafter is amazing. If you'll do an exclamation ornament, it'll take you up to the home page for that exchange, and you can sign up. Okay, so if you haven't signed up, just do exclamation ornament, and it'll take you over there to get signed up and matched, and you'll be emailed your match to where it mails and all of that stuff. So make sure, if you haven't done it, you've only got a couple days left, so make sure to go over there and get that done. And let's see what else, guys. I know there's a lot of stuff going on. That's what I am super, super excited about. Hey, Jana, how are you? I am using the same paint that I always use. I'm using Fusion Mineral Paint. I just don't have it in my FIFO bottle yet. We've got to clean out some bottles before I can switch some of my new colors over to the new FIFO bottles. So we may do that this weekend. We'll see. I'm going to go ahead and paint the edges, y'all. I'm not real sure what color I'm going to do the edges yet. We're going to go ahead and paint these up too. Hey, Lisa, how are you? I don't have to paint that one spot because that's where the trimming is going to be, guys. And you know what? Since I can't see that, I'm going to go ahead and move the computer temporarily, so I can have a little more room too, guys. Okay. We will get there. All right. So who is ready for Thanksgiving, guys? Y'all are quiet tonight. Who's ready for Thanksgiving next week? Can y'all believe it's next week? That is like crazy. I said something to Terry. I said, we still have 2 weeks. And then I was like, nope, it is coming up. Okay, so we've got this part done. I'm going to dry it real quick, and then we're going to put on our decoupage paper. Hey, Terry, how are you, my friends? I hope you're having a better week. I know you've been going through a lot. Hey, Adele, how are you, dear? So all I'm doing, because like I said, we're decoupaging tonight, so I've painted my surface white so my rice paper will show up really well. And we're just drying that white paint, and then we'll go to the other part. You have to get your turkey ready, all the fixings. You're not ready yet, Judy? I know. What did I see today? 6 more Saturdays until Christmas? Is that right? No, 5. 5 more. Sorry. 5 more Saturdays till Christmas. Is that not mind-blowing to you all? It is mind-blowing to me. I was telling somebody last night, I said, this year has flown by, and he's like, I wonder how many times in our lifetime we will say it has flown by. And I was like, right? Go into Hobby Lobby. Terry went to Hobby Lobby a couple weeks ago, and it was crowded. Just have to make sweet potatoes. All right, guys. So I am using Pin-Tart Decoupage glue on here. And if you're just joining us, guys, hey, Erin, if you haven't signed up for the ornament exchange, I'm pointing my finger like I'm lecturing y'all. If you haven't signed up for the ornament exchange, do exclamation ornament, and it'll give you the link so you can sign up for that ornament exchange. Hey, Lessa, you're not ready, Joyce Ann? I hear you, my friend. Okay, so again, we're going to use this, but obviously my surface is a little bit smaller. I'm giving you anxiety. I am so sorry, Judy. So I'm going to use this bottom part that really has like the cool drippings and the snowflakes and all of that. So let me move this over here. And I'm just going to move it over to the side a little bit. I am going to decoupage it on, and then I'm going to take off the excess, okay? I am going to cut the bottom off just so I know where it's going to be. Oh, Erin, I know it happens. I know it happens. Let's see here, y'all. I'm not gonna worry about fraying my edges because we've got that trim down at the bottom. And y'all, these, this snow globe will be available tomorrow for pre-orders. So we're hoping to start shipping these next week. I do. We have an anniversary on the 2nd, which is also right around the corner. Like, everything's just right around the corner, it seems like. I keep saying that, but this is rice paper from Decoupage Central. We are doing a decoupage project tonight, and my scissors are so dull. I have to cut just right on my scissors. Like I said, I'm going to save the top part for another project. I just want to make sure I can see it align that up on that side. Oh, yay, Erin, what did you get? Hey, Gloria. Hey, Mary, I am here. For some reason, I could not get cross-posted on Decoupage Central tonight, so I did share the video over there. And you know what, y'all? We might pop on this weekend and do another live over on DC since we didn't get it cross-shared today. So, oh, thank you, Danette. Hey, Kimberly. Okay, so we've painted our surface white, and now we are going to apply our decoupage glue. I am going to use the wet method in applying this. If you want to, hey Maggie, hello Pat, you could put the decoupage medium on, which is Mod Podge, all of those things, and then come back with a piece of parchment paper and an iron and do it that way. But we're going to go ahead and do it while it's wet. So all I'm going to do is cover my surface really well. Y'all heard me say this when I use wood. Even though we have paint on there, wood is very porous. So I make sure I go both directions with my decoupage glue, and I put a good amount on there, not too much where it's clumpy, but I just make sure that I've got a really good amount. And see, I'll go both directions just to make sure it really gets into all the, I don't want to say nooks and crannies, but like I said, wood is very porous, so we're just gonna, then we're gonna go back up, and then we're gonna lay this down. And my edges will probably inevitably still need a little glue when we're finished. But, all right. So we will smooth that down. Normally I have another brush. I don't have a chip brush out, so actually, hang on one second. Oh, awesome, Deborah. I can't wait to see what you do with them, my friend. All right, I'm going to just smooth. I'm just using a stencil brush because I don't have a chip brush. And lightly, not forcefully. And then we will dry it. Hey, Linda. You are good, Mary Lynn. How are you tonight? We were just talking about how quick Thanksgiving is going to be here, and then Christmas in like 5 Saturdays left. Crazy. So I'm just going to get this good and dry. And I do have a shape that I want to put on here, but I'm going to get this part done to show you what it looks like, and then we're going to put our shape on there. And then if we have enough time after we do all the things, I'm going to show you a cool project with one of the cloche molds. So we'll see how far we get tonight. And like I said, I may hop on Decoupage Central this weekend since we couldn't get cross-posted, because y'all know I love to do my lives over there. And hopefully whatever glitch didn't cross-post us will be working by then. And I just want to make sure I get this good and dry because I'm going to be sanding off the excess because I want to use the rest of the paper later. But I just really wanted this detail down here. So I'm going to grab, and guys, this is DC 5053. So if you're looking for this paper, it's one of the larger papers, but it's DC 5053. Okay, so I've got a low grit sandpaper. I'm going to sand down. I'm going to sand down. We don't want to do a seesaw motion. We just want to sand down. That way our paper can separate. I've got a little bit right there that we're going to take off, and then we can go around. Hey, Jessica, how are you, dear? All right. So is everybody having a good week so far? Y'all, I don't know what is going on. I noticed this the other night. I think I'm going bald. I think I'm going bald right there. I can't, I keep having a little spot of my hair that doesn't want to stick there anymore. I have probably pulled out all of my hair. And it's driving me crazy. See, I'm just sanding it off so we've got that round edge. And like I said, we want to make sure it's dry when we do this because we don't want to rip our paper when we sand. And if we still have some of it that's wet up here when we do that sanding motion, it will pull it. So make sure, like I said, that it's dry. And just because we do our projects in an hour, y'all, remember, you can do parts at a time. Like, it doesn't have to be done all in an hour. So if you're worried about something drying or not drying long enough, walk away from it, come back in about 30 minutes, or go prep your board, come back after you eat, watch a show, something like that. Week's been, oh, hey Sonia, how are you? Hey Nikki. Without saying anything, I got some mail from you today, girlfriend. I appreciate it. Let's see, what else? Oh, so if you're just hopping on, I'm going to mention it several times. So if y'all been on since the beginning, you're going to probably be tired of hearing me say it. But Decoupage Central is doing their first ornament exchange. Couple days left to register. So do !ornament and it will take you to the website to get all your information entered so you can be matched up with someone to send them an ornament for the holidays, guys. This grit is an 80. This is an 80 grit. So it's a very low grit. How cute is that, y'all? Just with the paper all by itself, nothing else. So cute. Hey, Karen. I'm going to go ahead and put some sealer. I was looking for the one I used a minute ago. This was my sealer. I'm going to go ahead and put some sealer on top of it. If this is not dry and you go to apply your sealer, you can have some wrinkling on here. If you run heat over it while it's still drying, you're going to be fine. Yes, Terry actually designed these, y'all. So we are... He's had them ready for a while. I have kept it a secret because I had some other things I needed to get done. And here we are. So we've got it tonight and it'll be ready for purchase tomorrow for pre-orders. So I'm going to just do a light coat. Remember, guys, if you do !DC, as in Decoupage Central, it will take you over to all of their rice papers. And that is where I get all of my rice papers. Where she has hers printed, y'all, they are top quality and very easy to work with. So get all of my rice papers from Decoupage Central. And y'all, this is gonna have a wood trimming piece on it, but we could also use our trimmings molds. I know, right? I want to say it's 10 inches from top to bottom. Pretty sure that's right. I will measure it here in just a second, Deb. You're late for an important date, Kathy. Well, I'm glad you're here. Hey, Jeannie. And y'all saw I accidentally applied a little bit too much over here. So I'm just kind of going back over there. I may have to, it's !DC, like exclamation. And then for the ornament exchange, it's !ornament. So I'm going to show you what happens if you accidentally put too much on there, if it doesn't dry right. But I don't want to touch it yet. I don't want to touch it yet. See how I just kind of go back. I'm not staying where I have the whole bunch because I don't want it to bubble on me. Hey, Jamie. So I'm just kind of going over on this side. And then I'll go back over here to this side. And then we'll go back over here. Haven't touched it yet. You need a coffee break. Am I boring you, Kay, and you gotta have a coffee break, or you just need a coffee break to stay awake? And I know some of y'all heard me say this before. I have never had coffee in my life. I am not a coffee drinker. Y'all, I meant to bring my emotional support pitbull tonight. I forgot it. Dynamic. I'll bring it this weekend so y'all can all see it. It was so funny. All right, so remember I had a little bit too much over here. I just worked my dryer. I finally got it dry. I did not have to touch it or do anything with it, y'all. Y'all, just like this is perfect. Like it doesn't really even need anything on it. Let me go ahead. I think, okay, so like I said, we've got these 2 trimming pieces that go down here. So we could leave them, I mean, we could leave them that color. That looks cool too. I know, right, Kay? Oh, y'all, so cute. I think I'm gonna go ahead and paint them white, and then I'm gonna add some Distress Oxides to them. I think that's what we're gonna do. Okay, we're gonna, oh, y'all, that's not my white paint. That's my Mod Podge. What am I doing? See, I wasn't sure what I wanted to do, so I wanted to do that first. Hang on. I don't think I've ever done that before. I know, right, Marilyn? I'm telling you, that was hilarious. And then someone had told me, she was like, I'm just wiping off my Decoupage glue, y'all, because I'm an idiot. Somebody was like, it says in the description that you get that on there. And I was like, it does? And I went and looked, and sure enough, it was on the description. But, I mean, I didn't read it. It was a toothbrush. I mean, who tell me honestly, who reads the description and getting a toothbrush? I mean, you look and you're like, oh, it's an electronic toothbrush. I'm good. Okay, got my Mod Podge off. Somebody asked me about the paper DC 5053. DC 5053. But yeah, so I didn't see it on there. But that was even funnier because I'm like, here I am, I don't know what this is. And then somebody was like, Melissa, it was written on there. I was like, oh my goodness. And y'all know I'm not a big glitter person, so I am not putting glitter on this. But if you had something like this and wanted to put glitter on it, go for it. I am just not a glitter person. I heard something moving over there, y'all, and I thought something was fixing to come up and grab me. I do too. Y'all are gonna think this is disgusting. I need to move this because I keep trying to stick my brush in there. I had pickles and Doritos with our hamburgers tonight. So yeah. Pickles and Doritos. That's like my thing. I love those together. Which Terry looks at me like, what in the world? But yeah, pickles and Doritos. So we had hamburgers tonight. Terry cooked hamburgers and had pickles and Doritos. I know. I did, Jana. I did. I don't know what my deal was with that tonight. All right. I'm sure I read a lot of people's minds on that one because I don't know what I was doing. I don't think I've ever done that. Like, not even on a live, but that's okay. Always time for a first. And if y'all watched my live on Sunday, whew, our project turned out good, y'all, but I was having issues. Having issues on the thinking. So tonight's the Mod Podge. At least it's not as bad as it was on Sunday. Oh, I got a lot of paint on that, so I'm just going to go ahead and soak that in on that side. Okay. Get this dry. Oh, I love it. I love it. That will be such a fun gift. I'm telling you, y'all, it was so fun. What happened, y'all, is I had my boxes, I was in the bathroom, I took my toothbrush out and it like fell out and I'm like, what is that? And then I picked it up and I'm like, oh, what is that? And then I was like, oh my gosh, it's an emotional support pickle. I was like, that is the funniest thing ever. Yeah, so if you don't know what I'm talking about, guys, there was a reel on Sunday that I posted. I got a toothbrush and it had an emotional support pickle, which is something that I've never seen in my life. Y'all, I love it. Terry has a note on here because I had him recut something because I didn't like the way it looked. I love it. All right, guys. You know, I have that wood cut out. I don't even know if I'm gonna put that on there. All right. Y'all, I'm loving it just like this. You eat pickles and Doritos too? I love it. I love it. Y'all know what I got today? Guess what food I got today? So Wicked comes out this weekend. I'm not going to go to the movie theater to see it. I'll wait until it comes out on video. But guess what I got today? I was kind of excited about it. It's Wicked related. It's a food. Let's see if anybody guesses it. I'm just using Stick Fast, y'all, instead of Hot Glue. Hello, Susan. How are you, my friend? I'm going to try not to get glue all over me, because y'all know I can do that in a heartbeat. Just going to hold it down for just a second, guys, and then I'll lift it up. The suspense, right, y'all? Then we'll do this one. I got Wicked. They are the cupcake brand cupcakes. So I almost stuck my finger together. I'm not flipping y'all off, I promise. I got the green ones because they didn't have the pink ones. They were out of the Glinda ones. So I got the Elphaba. But they're Hostess cupcakes and they have green frosting on them. They're so cute. I'll have to post a picture. But we got some of those today. Let me hold this one down. Get it in the right spot, y'all, and then I'll hold it down. Wicked Precious Cookies. I wish we had those. Y'all know Stick Fast takes just a second when it's not thin wood. So I'm just gonna make sure I'm not slinging my wood all around here. Y'all, how cute is that? All right, let's add a little bit of distressing to it, because y'all know me. I don't know. No, I don't want black. I either want Vintage Photo or Walnut. Let me see which one I like better. Hello, Renee. How are you? I get my Stick Fast off of Amazon. You got your Debbie? I got mine too. We got some of those too. We've got the little Debbie Christmas trees. Yeah, I think I want to do Vintage Photo. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe we'll do both. Maybe we'll add a little bit of both, mixing it together. Because y'all know I'm going to distress it. And you know what I want to add on here too, y'all? I want to add a little bit of Rub and Buff too. So just bear with me here while I experiment. And it's just to stretch the oxides, so I can go back with paint if I don't like the way this looks. Oh, thank you, Deb. Sorry, my friend. The actual globe is about 8 inches by 9 1/8. The globe part. See, gotta stay on top of me sometimes, y'all. And I could have distressed this before I put it on there, but I know y'all can't see what I'm doing right now. I gotta kind of look at it myself. So I'm just distressing it up some. And this is water-based, so don't get freaked out because we can mist it and kind of distress it back some. I'm just getting a good little coating. And then what I'm gonna do, we've already sealed it, so we did that on purpose. I'm just looking for my water. And then oops, I'm gonna have my paper fly off here. What I'm gonna do is just spritz a little bit of water here, and then we can go in and take away a little bit of that so it doesn't look as dingy, but not as bright. Does that make sense, y'all? Okay. See, I kind of wiped it away a little bit. I need to wipe a little bit more right here. Looking at it up in the ring light. Okay, there we go. And then we're gonna add some Rub and Buff to pick up some of that detail. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Angie. Thank you, Marcy, my friends. I appreciate y'all. All right, I'm gonna do gold because we've got some gold pieces up in here. So I'm gonna do, let's do antique gold. I've got different golds. I've got like a gold, gilding gold, a gold leaf gold, a European gold. I've got all kinds of gold, y'all. Yes, he is working on them for sure. Okay, so I'm gonna grab a little bit on my sponge. And now remember, guys, paint, you can paint over it if you don't like where it goes. So I'm just gonna hit it where we hit some of that brown. And this is gonna be perfect together. And then I'm gonna go in on my lines and bring out those gold lines. Y'all, I get quiet when I'm at that deep concentration phase here. And then I'm gonna bring a little more. I like white and gold together. I think they look really pretty together. And then we're gonna bring a little bit of that gold right in there. And then I'm trying to think if I wanna do, I think I wanna do vertically here. So I'm gonna kind of hit these part with the lower. Get that kind of thick. I'll go back and paint that. Okay. Actually, that's not bad. So cute. See, we've just got that gold down there, and I'm honestly, y'all, like I said, it's just paint. I want to see what that looks like in solid gold because I'm that person. So we're going to come over it with our gold because I can, right? Perfect choice, y'all. I just redesigned how I'm doing this. So you're getting to see a couple different ways of how you could do it because I am definitely going to add solid gold on some of it. Still want that white. Absolutely. Okay. Y'all know I change my mind a million times, so it's going to happen. It is going to happen. And if I had my wax, which I could not find my wax before the live, I would even put some wax down in the little groove areas. So I decided to go with white and gold with a little bit of that brown, if you haven't figured out what I'm doing here. I really kind of like that. You know, it would have been pretty in like a baby blue color. So funny. You start doing something and you're like, ooh, no, I want to do that. I want to change it to that. At least that's what I do sometimes. Okay. Let me see what we got now. I need that wax. I need my wax. Okay, we're getting there. I'm gonna add, hang on. I wish I knew where my wax was, y'all. Sad, sad day. Let me concentrate on my table. Like I do not see it. I probably threw it away on accident. So what I'm gonna do, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna take a paintbrush and we are gonna take this gold and we're gonna paint it where I don't have my wax. So we'll still have some of that white show through, but like I said, I decided I wanted gold. I'd already added my gold rub and buff, so why not, right? Stand by, y'all. I'm in the final phase of this here. I know, right, y'all? I changed my mind. I wanted white, and then I'm like, you know what? It's got that gold touch and stuff in there. So you got to see what it looked like white. And now we're adding that gold. And you could do a gold paint. You don't have to do rub and buff. I just don't have a gold paint out. I'm sweating, y'all. All right. There we go. This one worked. And then we'll get the underneath part right here. And I will look at it in the light because gold can play tricks on your eyes. And then we'll see if we have any any more touch up. Okay. See, we're just adding that gold on the bottom. And now I'm wondering, y'all. Hang on, I see a couple spots that I want to fix. I'm telling you, the ring lights and that gold, man, it will mess with your eyes. Where's my rub and buff? Oh, here it is. Y'all, I cracked myself up. I'm so funny. Okay. I still want some of that white on there, but on. Got a couple spots that I do not want white, and they're showing really white. I can do the sides. Okay, so I'm good with that for now. If I find my wax, I will go in and bring out where some of this white detail is. I'm gonna do like a dark wax to go with that gold, but it really is pretty. And y'all, I don't know if you can tell, but when I do it like that, it looks like it's still white, but it really does have that gold tint. So I'm gonna kind of hold it down like that so you can see the gold. And so that is that. We could put a stencil on there. We could do all kinds of things. We could actually do that gold around there. Let me do that real quick. All kinds of cool stuff. But let's see, I've got 20 minutes. I think I'm gonna go ahead and put this around the outside. And then I'm gonna go ahead and add the little wood decal that I had picked up just to show y'all a different view here. Okay. Just hit those little edges with that gold. I don't even know if y'all will be able to see that. And you'll see that gold around the edge. I don't know if y'all can see that or not. Okay. It won't take me very long to do this real quick. And then I'm going to put this on my globe. Okay, guys. So, we're going to do our dreaded orange real quick. Yeah, it will, Angie. I've just got to find it. Seriously, I looked before my live and I could not find it. And I was like, you know what? I'm not going to stress about it. It's not meant to be at this point in time. Y'all know me and orange, and I just poured how much orange on there that I don't need. All right, let's do him white real quick. Yep, this is gonna be so cute, y'all. And like I said, you can put a stencil on there, you can do glitter, you can do snowflakes, you know, all the wood shapes from various places and stuff. You could do whatever you wanted over that globe. I think it would be gorgeous with glitter, but y'all, I do enough glitter with my gingerbread stuff that, I can't do it. I can do my diamond dust, but I would have to do like an epoxy over it because I've even gotten to where the diamond dust comes off on me. So I do like the UV resin over the top of it. See, I told y'all this wasn't going to take that long. We're almost done. It is like a rust. It is like a rust. So like the whole entire paper has like the rustic, what do you call it? Somebody help me. The vintage, kind of like the ornament that I did that had the writing on it, just goes with the whole entire paper. And then you could lower the paper or raise it up depending if you didn't want that there. Got just enough black though, so that's good. All right, do my snowflakes. What color do we want the hat band, y'all? What color do we want the hat band? Right, Maggie? I know, when it comes down to crunch time, you know, I can knock some stuff out. What color do we want to do the hat band? Because we've got the blues. I don't know what color to do the hat band because I don't want to do it orange. Don't want to do it yellow. Let's do it. Where's my blue? Ooh, that blue would go great. Hang on. Let's do it this color. I can't reach it. Stand by. Let's do this color. That almost goes perfectly with the rice paper. I read someone's mind because they said blue, and I picked up the Renfro. It's either Seaside Blue or Renfro Blue. I don't know which one it is. Okay. Get that dry. My dryer decided to work today, y'all. It hasn't been working. I want to get that out of there. Okay. super quick. I don't want to lose my eyeballs. Out of the crevice. Okay, so again, here we are with our globe, which is just gorgeous, exactly like this with no embellishments. But like I said, you could do any kind of background, like a really cute gingerbread peppermint background would have been really cute. Put a little gingerbread on here. So many different options you could do, y'all. All right, so I'm gonna put. I kind of want to put him in an angle. Let me get his eyes on here real quick. Now, y'all know, stick fast, get the thick kind, because the thin will run everywhere. But because I'm just going to do it this way, and that way I don't accidentally and get glue on my fingers. Because this glue is so hard to get. I've stuck my fingers together. It happens. All right, and then we'll put this little hat on. I know I asked Terry, you know, because he had a vision when he designed it. And so I was like, is there anything specifically you want me to do on this? And he's like, nope, it is your piece. Have fun with it. So that's what I'm doing. Try not to move that while it's still drying. Yeah, it's exactly like super glue. I wouldn't be surprised if it's not super glue. Just a different fancy name for it. And I'm going to move that over just a little bit. I'm going to put a star right here on the corner, or star, snowflake, y'all, not a star. Y'all know what I'm saying. And then figure out where I want to put that. Oh, actually put it. We'll see in a second. All right. Y'all know I don't have to have things straight. Just trying to figure out where I want to put everything. Kind of like it like that, and that's not even how I originally had it intended. Let me see what that looks like. Let it snow. Oh, that's cute. Because I originally was thinking like maybe let it snow and have it off to the side. Which way do we want to do it, y'all? Do we want to do it the first way or the second way? And then I will add a little bit of the dark wax just to tone his little orange down a little bit. Which way do we want to do it? We could do it like that too. I don't know which way to do it. I think I like it the first way. And that was not the way I had it intended. I think that's the way I like it, y'all. Oh, thank you, Joyce Ann. I appreciate the stars. Yeah, I think I'm going to do it like that. I think that's what's going to happen, y'all. We are going to make it happen just like that. You like it to the side after I did it that way. Oh, that's too funny. I know. Once I was like, I've got my mind made up, everybody starts saying the other way. I don't know, y'all. Erin, you tell me if y'all would want it to be. If y'all want it to be, I can make it be. We could do it both ways. We'll do it both ways. Just got to remember that the words are thin, and so they're delicate, and they can break. Yeah, that's what I thought too, Maggie. So that's why I was kind of like, I like it. I like it. Oh, I think I got some on my finger. Gotta make sure I don't put my fingers together here. Y'all, I think that's so cute. Let it snow. Y'all, I love it. Oh my goodness, I love that. Okay, so the only thing that I will do is I'll get that little bit of rice paper filed off a little bit better. The only thing that I'm gonna do is when I find my wax, I'm gonna add just a little bit of that dark wax in here to kind of bring all of that together. And I got my hat a little crooked, so I need to add a little bit of black on there. I'll add some wax right there. I didn't. Got a little bit showing through. Oh, thank you, Heidi. That's so sweet. But y'all, rice paper on this globe was gorgeous just by itself. But like I said, we can pick up embellishments from all over the place. And you could have whatever theme you want with your rice paper. I know, I think it's adorable. So, y'all know me. I gotta add just a little bit of finishing touches here. And y'all, I'm gonna check with Jonelle since I did not get cross-posted, and I'm gonna probably see if we can do a live just on Decoupage Central this weekend. So I will definitely let y'all know. And so keep a lookout for that. If not this weekend, next weekend for sure. So we'll see if she's cool with that since we didn't get cross-posted today. All right, I just had to add a little bit to his hat there. All right, guys, that is all I have for y'all tonight. Oh, thank you, Nikki. I do too. I think it's really super cute. I love it. Love, love, love it. Just gotta dull down some of that orange because that orange is a bright orange. Oh, thank you guys. All right, guys, I will be back live for sure Friday and Sunday. But like I said, I'll get with Jonelle since I couldn't cross post tonight, and we'll see if we can't do another Decoupage Central live this weekend. I've got a really cool idea that I want to share with y'all. Where are we at? We're at 8:52. Let me get with Jonelle, and maybe Saturday night we can come on and do that cool project. What do y'all think? Will y'all be able to join me on Saturday night? Let me know. Let me know if y'all can, and if y'all could, I will ask her if that's good. Because I know Thanksgiving's coming up and stuff, so if this weekend's not good, I get it. Y'all just let me know down in the comments, and then I'll get with Jonelle and find out for sure. Because like I said, I've got a really cool project that I want to share with y'all, but I don't have time to do it, and I don't want to be rushed. Oh, thank you, Joyce Ann. Thank you, Kippy. Thanks, Connie. All right, guys, I've got to go wash these brushes out and all that good stuff. All that good stuff. Yeah, I just take a Posca pen on his mouth and fix his mouth, but I don't have a Posca pen. I don't have a black one. Do I? Or do I? Nope, I've got white. You'll be there? Okay, Mary. I'll check with her and see. And we'll just go like we used to when we go directly live on Decoupage Central. Y'all, again, ornament exchange, a couple days left to sign up for that. So, exclamation ornament will take you to that page to get signed up for the ornament exchange. I'm hoping this is a yearly thing. If it goes well this year, maybe we'll do it again next year. Okay, good. You can make cookies. I love it. All right, guys, I will get with her and I will let you know on my page for sure. And I appreciate y'all being with me tonight. And I will see y'all again soon, guys. Have a great week. Bye, y'all.